All right, guys, I'm hoping that we're back live. Hopefully you guys found the new link and can hear me. Hopefully. See? You guys are still here, can hear me? Let me know in chat. I love them technical issues. All right, so back up on my side, I'm going to be looking for a short play up here. Hopefully with the reboot lag and stuff got. I think it's got something to do with OBS is what I stream with. I think it's got something to do on their end. I might need to update it. Maybe I need to quit skipping the update on that thing. I'm going to be looking for first red candle ordeal out of this little drive up. Looking for a push down out of this area, hopefully. Really want to stop out of this because I'm looking for rejection out of here. I will buy more. On, let's go. Now all of a sudden they want to drive it up or something. Yeah, hard down candle. Nice. Let's go. Keep going. Let's go, guys. Nice. Push on down there. Beat the 50. Oh, no. Do not buy two down there. Ah, it's going to stop me. Do it. Go. Push it. Five minutes. Got so much room to expand to the upside. Go on and do what you're gonna do and let me out of the trade. Nice. Beautiful. Did anybody get in this short out of the zone up here? Because we had this, Melinda, we had this drive up, and this is a previous 4-hour zone, and the kill zone indicator was exhausted on the 1 and the 2. The 1 and 2 were overbought pretty good, and then the 5-minute had plenty of room to expand. So nice job, Merlin. Good job, Melinda. But that's why I didn't want to get stopped out when I tried to keep going up a little bit. I was willing to get in. Since we're in micros, I was willing to get in a little heavier if I needed to. I knew, look at this. I knew I should have. Ooh, I always get stopped out way too soon. You know, way too soon all the time. But it is what it is. So looks like maybe we've had about a handful of people find us back over here where we're at now. Hopefully the rest can find us. I hope. We work through them technical difficulties. Wow, what a nice drop out of there, you know? That'll make you wish that you were still in the trade, huh? Thanks, Melinda. Yeah, now we're gonna have to be looking for somewhat of a bounce, maybe. Hmm. I need to give them things a little more time to breathe. I should have held on to a lot more of that, but green is green, right, guys? Green is green. I think the lag is a lot better with the reboot. To the moon. There's Jake. Jake says there's a 100-point drop coming. Well, $100-point drop. Is that when you buy low, sell high then, I guess, on a 100-point drop? Keeps bouncing off the 50% fib. How's everybody doing today? They green? All green, little green, some red. Good job, Melinda. Good job, Merlin. Small green, green is green. Jake said he's got 200 already on the day, and Melinda. It don't matter if those are some accounts. We've had that discussion. I'm with Jake. I'm sitting about 200 times 3. I'm copy trading, so haven't been real aggressive with anything today. Bad enough having to deal with the reboot again. Probably my software. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of update I was supposed to do, and I keep clicking back because sometimes them updates ain't no good until they work the bugs out of them. New computer time? Maybe. Maybe I probably should have got the one you sent me, but I hadn't bought it. I was working on trying to get this link posted, the new link for the stream, but I got too many things happening to me at once. I ain't even gonna mess with it. Hopefully, if they got notifications set, they can find the new one, I guess. I put it in the other chat that I was gonna do a reboot. At least I thought I did. Coming up on that 10:30 hour. You know what? We never did put in a 15-minute box. Let's look at that. Like it's trading inside the 15-minute box. Pretty nasty looking. Melinda, you say you went to the site to live link, what, to YouTube? No, I mean, that's what you did everything you needed to do. I didn't post, usually I post it in Discord. And since we had to reboot and start a new stream, I didn't try to go post the link anywhere like I usually do. I have it floating out there, but that's too time consuming. I'll just keep rolling on with what we got. Hopefully they find us. I'll probably start doing some kind of backup in case stuff like this happens. If one lags or locks up or freezes, I can automatically already have a backup program. And I was like, all I have to do is go over and click it, start the new one. I'll look into that today. We're we're making that push. I think everybody here is probably already subscribed to the YouTube channel, I think, but we're making a push. We're 585, trying to get to 600 by the end of the month. I think when I brought it up yesterday on stream, I think we was at like 576 or 8. Get this back over to our 1-minute chart. Now we got us that 15-minute candle in. Appreciate that, Melinda. Yeah, click that like button. Only if you like it, though. Melinda said she's running 2 laptops due to lag issues. I can only handle one. I set up my iPad over the weekend to use for just trading because I don't never use it anymore. It's just laying around, so I had to get it cleaned up, and that's my whole system. iPad. Ain't that right, Jake? Who needs a fancy computer when you have an old iPad? Sure would be nice to get out of this board box here that they've been in. Jake seems to think that it's going to be we're going to drop, I guess, before we see anything else, and it could very well be. The 5-minute kill zone ain't liking anything going on. Oh no, I could be wrong about that. I got that chart set on 15-minute. No wonder it don't. Right. The kill zone still don't look good even on the 5-minute. Trickling in, it looks like. If you guys found the new stream and you ain't been on here and just found it, let us know. Drop, baby, drop. Smashing screens. That'd be too expensive to be messing around like that. I see videos out there where it looks like people wrecked their whole office because they took a huge loss. If I took a huge loss, the last thing I want to do is break my screens, or my 15-year-old iPad, I mean. We get this bounce here, back up. I'm going to be looking for another short play. Get us some kind of trend line on here. Get us a visual. I've learned that it is a little bit challenging to try to use my mouse on this chart while I'm walking on this treadmill. I hadn't found the right speed yet and be able to still function. You know, I must not be working too hard on the treadmill because I'm not out of breath. Does anybody here in chat watch the pre-market prep videos that I drop every morning? Or at least I try to drop one every morning. I've been trying to keep them to between 3 and 5 minutes because I know when you're trying to prep, you don't want to have to watch something real long. So I try to get straight to the point. Yeah, Melinda. I appreciate that, Prime. Yeah, Melinda. I put my treadmill back at my desk over the weekend so that I can walk some instead of sitting all the time. I used to do it all the time back in the day. And then I got away from it, but sitting behind that desk is too much. I need to walk some, so, or walk more anyway. Prime says, and draw my lines. Hey, I got you. Well, David's back. Glad you guys found the stream. Okay. We're still only sitting about half people that were on are back. That's what it's for, really, Prime. I do them pre-market preps. I mean, it's just something quick, you know. And sometimes those pre-market preps will be a little more in depth, you know, than others. But with that 5-minute or 15-minute 950 point candle they put in the other day, just kind of messed everything on the chart up, in my opinion. And it happens like that sometimes. And then you got to give it a little bit of time to rebuild the structure and all that, and find some good places. points on the chart, support, resistance, your zones. Man, they're just holding this sideways pattern, ain't they, inside this orb? Interesting for sure. Have there 316. A lot of pretty big range at the 15-minute there. Didn't realize that. Oh, Jeff's there. Hey, welcome to the stream, Jeff. He tries to watch the pre-market preps. I just ask. I don't know. The a lot of them don't get pre-market preps don't get a whole lot of likes or comments on them. It don't seem like so. It's one of them things. I don't know if I need to keep doing them in the morning. You know, trying to consolidate my time in the if things aren't working or you know if I should or shouldn't be doing something. I could be doing something else with my time. That is, if nobody, you know, watches. I know they get some views, but unless I get notified by like comments and stuff on them, I don't really go back and look to see how many times something's been viewed. I don't have time to do that. You know, they keep trying to drive this price up. Maybe slow grind this up. Be looking for a short play maybe out of this trend line, possibly, if it sets up right. They need to get up there. The kill zone would have to get up here. You know, you can see it's down here at 50-yard line. So it'd need to get up here at overbought zone. First red candle, I would think about it. I tell you what, I literally hate treadmills. Walk on treadmills. That's why I didn't never, because it seems so boring. But I can get on this thing while we're on the stream and walk while we're streaming, and it's almost like a second nature. You know, I don't even really think about it, and before you know it, you know, walk quite a ways. So I guess it helps that I'm focused on something else. Because if I was just not on stream or not trading, I would not be on this treadmill ever. Right? The dread mill. That's how I feel about it. Got to do what you got to do, though. I guess as long as I'm not eating donuts while I'm walking on, I'll probably be all right. Well, we're past that 10:30 out number, so really hadn't done much. Sometimes around 10:30 you see some kind of influx into the chart. Hadn't really noticed anything like that. Anybody got a trade plan put together that you're waiting on to go long or short? I can tell you right now, I'm looking for a push to the trend line or a push to the low. Down here, maybe a test of this and see what they try to do. Hey, what's up? Room Beats is here with us. He said, "Close my eye and click short." Are you saying you closed your eyes by accident and clicked short, or are you making a joke? Be like me being at my desk and waiting on my trade to set up. I fall asleep, but have my hand on the mouse and accidentally get in trade. That's your trade plan? Not really where the double bottoms now, so long. Triple, really? You talking about all this right here? Melinda, I don't, uh, maybe I guess intraday, if you look at it like that, I wouldn't consider that a double or triple bottom right there. Now, if you come back down and test this level here, that would be a triple bottom of the low of the day. I've never tried to look at a chart and look at it like that really on a 1 minute, but I mean, it might work, especially for scalping, I guess, but there ain't nothing wrong with it, Melinda, if you can make that work, because I guess before I would use the terms like that though, for me, I would be like have a zone drawn down here, something like this. I'd be down in here thinking, oh, I'm gonna draw me a box right in there, and I got this range, and it tapped it 2 times, 3 times instead of calling. Most of the time with the terminology, when you hear people say it, they're talking about higher time frame. Or something like this back here where we put in the low a day, it retested that was a double bottom, and comes back and tests that same low. Same theory here, but they usually go by the day low, not intraday. Nothing wrong with it though. What is all this mess that they're doing? I wonder how many people been chopped out of this mess today. Not me, because I'm playing safe. I'm going to build a trade plan around this trend line or a sweep or down here on this low down here. What would be nice if we got a little drive up, got the kill zone extended and exhausted, find a short play, start breaking structure to the downside, take out these lows here that she's talking about. Just take them out one by one and then shoot for this one here. And then take that one out and shoot to that yellow line. Something I would be looking for if we can get a decent little drive up. Come on, come on. Let us find a short play up here. Uh, 5-minute kill zone is at the 50-yard line, facing up. Got room to expand on the 5-minute, but the 1 and 2 are about there, the overbought side. About. And small there. Typically try to wait for that 5-minute to be extended, you know, because it's got that room to the upside. And this is why you try to wait till all three of them are in line pretty good. Although it seemed like the 1 and 2 would pull back some to get in line with the 5-minute for a bigger push to the upside. Nice. Let's go. Show me the money. Show me the money. Go. How low can you go? Come on. Bigger candle than that. Protect myself at the 50 there. On down there and get me. All right. Close out of that. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. That's why I went in small with one. I still knew that they could do something like that, but I was willing to dollar cost average in. And that's why right there. That's just me throwing timestamp so I can go back and look at the film and when I need to try to cut anything out of it. Try to remember to put them pins in there in chat. Makes it easier. Nice trade. Look at that. Ooh wee. Yep. They gonna mess around. Jake, you sure it's going 100 down? It looks like they're about to go 100 up. Somebody's talking. Connection lost. What? Man. Thanks, Melinda. Well, there is a high probability for that particular trade when it comes to the kill zone indicator and first red candle situation. Very high probability. Now, you get some better drops in the bear market that we got. Now, would that trade plan work in a bullish uptrend market? Possibly. We hadn't been in one in a while, but you might not get, you know, say the same pullback. Whereas in this one, we easily get some 50+ point pullbacks like it's nothing on that trade setup. But in a bullish market, if you play the same setup, you might only get 5 to 15 points. We won't know though until we get back to a bullish market, which seems like it's going to take forever. I have a lot of people that it seems like in the last couple weeks have been messaging me, asking me, is that the RSI? Is that a RSI at the bottom of my chart? And I just say, no, it's a kill zone indicator. And I don't really want to get into it real deep or anything, but the two are not the same. It is not a RSI indicator. You know, RSI is more like, you got to think of it as a speedometer. How fast is price accelerating is what RSI is for. Kill zone is more like your radar. It's going to tell you whether the conditions favor a move or a reversal, if that makes sense, to keep it a little simple. I could go a lot deeper, but I'm not going to. What a pop. Paying no attention, had first red candle here. 7. Another little would have went against you a little bit, but there's the news. Jeff put it, Jake put it in chat. Always something. They still failed to put in a higher high with that little run up. You see that? Move our trend line a little. Not quite there. Ooh, Merlin said he got that short play. Beautiful. Especially if you're still in it. Man, did you take Merlin? Did you take first red candle on that with the kill zone or something? Wish I'd have took it, but I wasn't looking at it. Size down, size properly. You can even, you know, scale in them and scale out of them. Yeah, it looks like it's time for me to just sit on my hands. What in the world? Come on. Great job, Merlin. What is this? Good thing you're out. Man, oh man. What is this? Almost 200 points, headed to 200 points already. Uh, Devin, that it should. The Q should be mirroring the Nasdaq. Just like SPY and all that, SPX will mirror ES. Man, this is crazy. Golly. God, be safe. I wouldn't be trading. ATR's up like 50 on the 1 minute. Beautiful how they swept this line up here inside our box, though. It ain't like we didn't have a zone up there, but I should have switched over to eval account. I've been trading funded accounts all day today so far. I ain't I definitely ain't gonna run as much risk there, but let me switch out of this real quick. You know what? Market wants to get wild. Maybe I should get wild with it. Do not follow my trades at all. This is not a signal room, and I just switched over into some evals, so we are in micros, so here we go, baby. Come on, drop. Drop like it's hot. No. I don't want to sell two there. Drop. Come down to the 50. On. All right, then. Better get out of it just in case for now and see what happens. Didn't quite get the reaction I wanted out of that play there. You know, I was hoping for a harder down move. I got some more room for expansion to the upside, so let's see if the 5 minute wants to push it up. What's this 400 mark up here? Previous day something. See the old data box. That's the prior close. Yeah, that's where we're going. Let me see them test this up here. And then I want to go short out of that area if they push. Come on, let's go. Daily pivot, top of the box. Which box? Jake, this one we're in. We're rejected already. Or this box up higher up here. Could be doomsday play for me, but we're going for it anyway. We ain't scared. Show us the money. The box we're in is okay. That's why we got that hard rejection then out of there on that first reaction touch to it. Now they're going to keep tapping. It means they're trying to get up here and tap it. They want to break it, so we'll see. Give it some time to breathe. The 1 and the 2 are exhausted almost. Kill zone, 5 minutes between about 50. So it's got about 30 to go on the kill zone to the upside before it's exhausted. I don't like the way they're holding here. They should have already, they need to push. We need a big green candle upside, otherwise I'm going to get ate up right here. We'll see. Think so. Oh, we're up to about 2 minis here. Tearing me up. Oh no, don't you do it. Do it. Pull back. Section green down here. Come on. Let's go. Push up. Mm-mm-mm. Crushing me. Boom. Lost every one of those evals. Dang. That's why you don't need to follow my trades. Probably suck back up and probably suck back up and go up high now. Oh, typical. Watch this thing rip. Um, sorry, I was doing something there. Lining up some other eval accounts in here. That pop her back up. Sorry about Melinda. I appreciate that. The way I look at it is I was just copy trading 6. So yeah, that just happened, but I'm out of like $120 maybe. What I spent on them evals, so whatever. I mean, that's why I like buying them cheap up front. I'd rather pay a little bit on the activation fee. Although all these props still wash out to about the same. So I knew what my risk was going in. I was willing to take it, so just leave it right there, you know. It don't affect my thought process on trading for the rest of the day that I lost them. It's just part of it. I am kind of surprised it hadn't ripped back to the upside though. That's typically what happens to me when I start trying to get big like that. And it shows the dangers of trying to trade like that when the ATR gets real high. Try to pass evals. It's all the things that we talk about, you know, things that can happen. Jake said that CNN was reporting Iran reached out to Washington again. Crazy, crazy market. Now I'll just see. I'll copy trade some more eval counts and see if I can pass those ones like I did them ones yesterday. Although I was trading NQ when I passed them, not MNQ. Old death candle they gave me there. Try to go in short again here. See if I can get me a decent drop. I'd like to see him put in another death candle like that, but take his low out over here to the left. Tell me what a real drop looks like. All that movement in there, 196 all the way up to there. I mean, show me a 200-point drop. Down here to like this yellow line. ATR's already dropped back down to like 25, 26, something like that. Low can you go? That was the 100-point drop. I want them to do a 200-point drop from here. They want to slang the chart around like that. Old bearish market anyway. Let these 5 breathe until they give me like 24.97. 200 points. Now they'll probably, what are they going to try to do? Shoot it out of the top of my screen this time? Merlin said he's out. He don't want nothing to do with this craziness. He's green on the day. So he's going to go on and walk away. I like that plan, Merlin. We'll see you tomorrow. To the moon. Don't go to the moon if I'm in it short. Don't listen to that. I'm going to try to hang around and hold these 5 for as long as it takes and be patient. I feel like sooner or later we're going to see some more downside in our near future with this, hopefully. What a day, what a day. One has to think, for me, you would almost think this is a bull trap. The way they push this, they dropped this hard, pushed it back up, but now they're trading sideways. It almost seems like it's a bull trap, and that they're going to end up giving all of this back plus some to the downside. And that's what I'm trying to hold out for. I don't see this happening. I think there's some expansion to the upside could still be had. And so I will get in a little heavier if it gets up there to that trend line for another test of that area, but I feel like they're going to have a drop coming in soon. And possibly, I mean, if depending on what the chart looks like, I'm willing to get in it. I'll hold all the way up to probably between 375 and 400 and average in maybe. We'll see, but They might try to slow grind this, you know, to the upside. We'll see. Hopefully they don't do that, but if they do, I'm building my trade plan around the fact that this could go against me. And so I need to know if I'm going to dollar cost average in. I don't just do it wherever. I need to be very particular about where I enter if I'm going to dollar cost average in. Is anybody in a trade right now, or thinking about taking something long or short? Got any trade plans put together? Melinda says she's done for the day. Green now stopping. Good discipline, good discipline. Natalie says if we inverse the 830 fair value gap, I will get in going long. Oh, counter trend trading's trying to kill me. Jake said he just went long. Let's go. Talking about keep dropping. Oh man, I accidentally sold and bought right there by accident. Oh well. All right, Melinda's out of here. You have a good rest of your day. We'll see you back in here tomorrow. Same time, same. He said, "Don't leave yet. He ain't got his sandwich." On, let's go. Oh, let's go. Go. They're definitely trying to push this thing up. To the moon. No, don't go to the moon. Jake said, to the moon. Let me out before you do. Said, I don't think so. We're about to rip your head off, is what they're going to do. Hmm. Head to the moon. Man, they losing some more evals. Or come on. I can get 150 micros though. I want to do that though. Golly. Shouldn't be trying to counter trend trade. Come on. Go. Nice. Come on, let's go. Keep going. Golly, I'm still in the red. What in the world? How low can you go? How low can you go? Nice. Going. Finally in the green right there, barely. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. How low can you go? Nice. Keep on going. At least get down to the 21 there. 21 EMA. And then if you want to bounce, I don't care. Beautiful trade, beautiful trade. Now I'm up $700-800 depending on where this drops at. I just need to stop out here. No, yeah. If they try to bounce this, be out. Right. Nice. What a wild ride that was. What a wild ride. That about gave me a headache. That there is why we should not be counter trend trading. I thought they had me stuck there for a minute. Had I been in some small evals, I would have lost them as well, like I did them other ones. Well, Jeff, I was originally trying to be shorting it down here in this little chop areas where this whole trade began. And then I was covering right here on this wick, and then I got out with a little bit, but I held some. And then when it decided to go against me, I started eyeballing this structure right here and was willing to bet that if it went against me here and I went in heavy over here in this area, see it swept this back here on the structure. It swept it, got the first red candle because I knew we was exhausted on the kill zone on all three time frames. It was way up there. And so it was just being able to weather the storm until it hit, without popping even. It was a dumb trade, but I managed to get out in the green. That's all that matters. But you know, when I was in it down here, I should have just stopped out right here when it swept up above its trend line. I should have just stopped out and left it alone, and then repositioned, because you could have repositioned and went long for the break of structure right here, and then it come down and retested with these wicks when it broke and took that up. Now see, this is probably going to drop. Ain't no telling where, of course, after I'm out of it, but as much as for me, everything is about reading structure more than anything, regardless of anything that's out there, other than when news happens. There's nothing you can do to control that, but I focus on structure and where my kill zone indicators at. Because if it's getting extended and you're about somewhere like this, break a structure or something, and it just swept it, but then closed under it or right at it with this red candle, then you're almost safe to say, well, I'm on the right side of this for at least the time being. But then you need to protect yourself because you never know when it's going to bounce. Like here, it could come down here and sweep this 50 EMA right here, which it probably will do something. I'm going to go long right there. And, turn around, sweep the 50 here. Might even go a little bit further down, but we got a huge drop there, 384 to about 80 points or so. So I'm going to try to look for at least a temporary relief bounce because the kill zone is down here getting oversold. And typically when you do get the bounce, you can expect them to come back and tag the imbalance that we have right here. We have imbalance to 323. You would think if it's going to take a leg down, it's still going to come up here and tag 323 before it does it. And then you still have some imbalance up here too, all the way to 369. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chart. Get on up here. Let's go. Get back up here to this structure. How do you like me now? That's what I'm talking about. Morning, Dave. Nice to see you. If you're just getting on, you missed a good part. I blew a whole set of evals. It was pretty fun. And I almost got wiped out of another set a minute ago. But we're making it back now. Come on, let's go. Jake said we're going to the moon. I want to see the moon. Like our own moon. We're going to the moon. There it is. I know. I appreciate it, Dave. I knew what the risks were. Plus, they was bull and ox evals. So, you know, $19 a pop. Like it. I wasn't too worried. But it was back here in this crazy move to the left right here. I figured the market wanted to get wild. Maybe I should get wild. I was teaching everybody what not to do. Let's go. Should we put our order in the moon? Jake said it's going to the moon. No, where did I have that? I still want out of those right there. But I'll hold some for the moon. How you doing on the day, Dave? Have you already been trading today? Locking in any green? We've had a pretty good day so far today, other than me doing dumb things and losing them evals. Appreciate it, Dave. Cool. Yeah, I think that sale on Bull and Ox right now is to the 26th. Got a couple more days, and then they may extend it. That particular sale ended like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they keep extending it a week, something like that. Nice. Dave said he's all green, all good. Nice. These ones, this other set of evals that I about got ate up on into this, I already got them. If we can keep pushing up a little bit, I'm over 1,000 in there right now. Need to close out of something here. And whichever one it takes, I'll hold the other one. All right, we'll move that up here to the moon. I'll just hold 2. Beautiful trade. Did anybody take this long down here on the sweep of the 50? I jumped in that thing so fast when we started talking about it. I said, see, they're probably just going to try to sweep the 50. I'm buying right here. And it went straight back up. Nice. You know what? Maybe I should only sell one of these up here if we get to the moon. For me, Jeff, when I'm looking at, if I see a sweep of the 50, it really depends on structure to the left and where this kill zone is. Preferably, you would like it to already have a bit starting to curl back up. I think when I got in it, it was pointing down. I got in it right before the V up. But the reason I did is because I'm willing to dollar cost average in. Say that I get it sweeps and I get in a little bit early, and I really believe that that's what it is, a sweep, then I'll still get some more trading these micros. Sometimes you'll want to look to the left of the 50. Like blow the chart up a little bit. So let's get out here away from all that. So you had this candle come in. You look over here to the left and you see where these wicks are at. You kind of see that one's about 293. The body of that candle's at 298. And this come down to 300, this wick. So you kind of, I judge by what I see below to the left, you know. Like if it were to come down to this thing, that's not a sweep of the 50. That's more like stay away from the trade. But if you see things that you're getting close to a low over here, and you see the kill zone or something starting to curl back your way, or it's oversold, I'm sorry, then yeah, it's time to act. No. Oh, I thought we was going to the moon. I put this last one just below the 21 EMA, hoping that if they tried this, it would only pull back to the 21 and then keep going. If you do use EMAs, it's certain things you got to watch for like that, because it's typical for them to come down and tap, the 21, or sometimes sweep it like this candle did back here. So as far as when I'm looking for take profit and moving my stops around, I base mine off of structure first, and then things like this, or these EMAs might be. If I'm trying to hold one, to let one run, you got to keep them just below areas they might try to attack, like a break of structure, leave it just below that, or EMA. I mean, right here where this one come down is a retest of this break of structure right here when this candle broke this level right here is exactly what that touched, break of structure retest. And it just so happened to hit the 21 EMA. Yeah, they said, look, there's Vendy's stop down there. Let's go get it before we rip to the upside. They're looking at me saying he's got one in the moon and he's got one under the 21. Let's go get the one and stop him out so we can go to the moon. Look at that. Can you believe the market? Whatever. Story of my life. Oh, what are they trying to build here now? Yeah, Dave said it's a good sale. Bullock's them. I think with the sale they got going now, 50K evals I think are $19.25, and I think that the 25K I believe is $15.25, and the activation fee is $143 on a 25K and $148 on a 50K. And then the activation fees get extremely high when you get past the 50, like on the 100 and 150K. Look at that. They said, ha, we're going to get it. We got it stopped. Let's go the other way. Guess I better get that off there. Well, I guess I could leave it up there, because if it got up there, I probably would want to short it. So I'll leave it sitting there for now. About 11:45. So ATR is about 12, 13 on the 1 minute. What a day. Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to rotate out of that account. Copy something. I appreciate all your guys' support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you could, if you don't mind, smash the like button on it. Stream or leave a comment. It helps the algo pick it up and get the reach out there a little further. Maybe share it. Got about. Jeff, did that help? What I explained? I hope so. If you ever ask me a question and something don't make sense, let me know in chat, because there's usually more than one way to describe something, especially if it's coming from my mouth. Okay, good deal. Jeff, are you the same one out of Discord? The elite member out of Discord? Have someone, or Dave is. Okay, yeah, Jeff. EK was on here. He's an elite member. And Merlin, but I don't think Merlin might have left. I don't know. I think Natalie is, if she's still on here. Devin Harris said, looked like I missed that. Said it looked like manufactured engineering. He must have been talking about back when they was making them wild moves back here. That's exactly what it looked like. Like that algo in the market doing that. Hunting everybody out. Yeah, Natalie's here. Oh, House Trade's here. House Trade said, good afternoon, active army, so don't pay attention much. Hey, thank you for your service, House Trades. Thank you for your service. Yeah, it still is a little early, isn't it? We're getting in about lunch hour, I guess. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna be looking for that short play still if we get up in that area. Although, who knows? I might. Yeah, I want to see them push this on up. Maybe retest this high right here. Maybe get me extended on the kill zone indicators and give me my first red candle on the 1 minute in the overbought zone, and I will probably go short. I rotated into some new evals. I started today on MNQ trading the funded account, 3 of the fundeds this morning, copy trading. I can't bring in any more funded and trade this. I got green in the other ones, and I can't be trading in this mess right here with them. I'll try to get a couple more here. A couple more trades in these evals and see what happens. I think that I'm not sure because I hadn't been on Trade Day's site for their evals in about a week. I'm not sure FTE code gets you 40% over there or 30, but they also have some different rules and same day payouts once you're funded. Hard keeping up with all that prop firm information in my head. What do they got going here? They gonna give us a little push up here to the little moon we put up there. That off there and put a box. Kind of looking at something like that. They push up into this box, but can't, and then don't put in a higher high here. I'll be looking for first red candle with overbought situation down here, but this needs to push up to this red line really on the kill zone indicator. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. What I'm talking about. Base hits. That's all I'm trying to do here. Base hits. Let's go. Get it. That's what I'm talking about. Can you get on down there to the 50? Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Base hit 137. Anybody catch that short right there? We threw in our box, said if they couldn't put in a higher high here, first red candle. This wasn't quite up where I would normally want it, but it was, well, it was a little higher on the trading view side, that indicator, but still took it anyway. But I immediately went in with some stops to protect myself, just in case. Beautiful. They try to do here, if they push this down, are we going to do something like if they try to come down and sweep this again? Might try to push through instead of sweeping here, because look at this indicator's at the 50-yard line. What if they try to come down further and test, you know, something down here? Say psychologically, let's say about 310, probably about 308 to 318, 350. And you got your golden pivot there. They try to test this low back here, and the indicator is getting to the oversold area pretty good. See, they close below the 50 EMA right here. Could be a trap wicking up, because they're might bring it on down here. B. Too bad I wasn't still in the short right there. Wow. Nice. Did anybody catch that short out of that box up there? Beautiful short. Home bounce this thing. Wrong way. Trying to build some structure down here. Like they're going to want to try to rip it up. We'll see. All the ATRs up close to 20. Might have to cut ties with this trade. Not really liking the way it's shaping up after putting in this red candle here like that. Come on, push. Do it. Push. Find them legs before you stop me. We're way oversold on the 1 and the 2. 5 minute though has a lot of room to expand to the downside. So if I'm going to find my long, I'd rather find it down here somewhere though while we're so oversold. Hard though that right here they kept rejecting out of that golden pivot. Every time it would tap it. We really need to break above the golden pivot. All these little imbalance areas here, are these two anyway. There's a little bit of imbalance up here, but that box is just a rejection box, like a precision entry zone box. Like right now, they're allowing that 5 minute kill zone to drain off. If they get it drained down to the oversold zone down in here like this one is, then I'll be looking for entry for a long position. They still have more downside on the 5 minute that they could do. We'll see if they want to try to save it right in this area. If they push it up real fast back to the golden pivot or the 50 EMA, could be set up for another leg down for a short play. Like up in the middle of this box where that 50 is right. So really for me, I'm willing to take a short play, but they're gonna have to push it up and get this indicator all the way back up to the top side, which they could if they move it fast enough. Otherwise, I think I'm going to be watching this yellow line down here at 230, 240, 240, 239, 240, and then this box down here where they might try to test this low over here. How are you guys doing? Are y'all just sitting on your hands right now? Waiting for a trade plan to set up that you're looking at? Well, they trying to do it, trying to save it. If they do try to save it down here, we could get some kind of push, but I'm more interested in the short than the long right here from this area. Because they could just get it up here to the golden pivot in a 50 and then reject. So I would build my plan around that play instead of this break a structure long or something. It looks like they really need to drive the 1 minute, 2 minute kill zone up to the over bought side so that they can catch up with the 5 minute that's curled down. Couldn't quite get to where we was looking, for me anyway, for a short play. Hit the 21 EMA and just said, no, don't think so. Want to go down. Which is fine. The 5 minute still needs room to expand to the downside. Got about 40 more to go. 40 points on the 5 minute kill zone to get to the 80. Sorry, when I say 40 points, I'm not talking 40 points on price. Maybe I should say 40%. Or it's at 40% at the 80. Chat's awfully quiet today. Everybody fall asleep waiting on their trade plan to happen. If anybody's new here in chat, come join the Discord for free. Link there. Wayne said, nope, just got to sit down a few minutes ago. Been kind of quiet today. Although we did have to do a reboot pretty early on. I think we wasn't even a half hour into the stream this morning when something was lost. I think it was my streaming software. It's connected from YouTube or something. Or it was something on YouTube. One of them. ATR is around the 12 to 14 on the 1 minute. And 12:15, so I guess what we're seeing on charts to be expected about time of day. That push. I'd like to see him push this a little harder here and get up, maybe sweep the 50 and the golden pivot and get me extended on the buy side fill zone, and I'll be looking for reaction, first red candle. Lot situation. See. Maybe they keep this drive up. Anybody get in here long down here? Look, expecting this move here, or did anybody take a break of structure here anywhere? Wang said he didn't. I really wasn't looking for a break of structure play myself. I was waiting for them to extend so that I could try and find a short play. That was a nice green candle they put in right there because they broke structure, closed above the golden pivot, closed at this structure, took out this imbalance. So, I mean, that was a nice green candle. Did a whole lot there. Looks like they have some room, you know, to push on up a little bit, maybe. If they do, you know, maybe even if they get back to this top box where that trend line is, we'll see. Looks like it's struggling a bit here already. Don't want to get into a short play too early. I'd like to see them push this a little bit higher. I might size down and take the first candle red here, maybe. About 25 seconds or so. You know, if they make that first red candle too big, then probably no. See. A base hit out of this. Looking to try to capture 20 points right now off of the play, but maybe not. Room. That's why I want to size down. I only got 2. Not really liking the reaction here so far. So this moves down. This moves in my direction. I'll probably move his stop into place pretty quick. Get stopped out. I'm looking for a reaction to the downside faster than that. Not this chopping around. No. Oh, go. Can do it. Little base hit. Keep on going. You know, they got the 50 EMA golden pivot and the 21's all coming together right there. So, yeah, out. Well, a little bit. Every little bit helps, right? That's why we move our stops in. There's a whole lot of little confluence there at that golden pivot with them, all them EMAs tagging together there. for a bounce, so it can still keep going down, but having a bounce there was to be kind of expected with that. They got room for expansion on the 5-minute indicator, the kill zone at the 50-yard line. So I would kind of be thinking I'd be looking for another short opportunity if they try to expand this on up into this box here. You know, we'll be so overbought on the 1 and 2 minute, and then hopefully the 5-minute would get closer to that overbought area maybe. They can get there. I'm gonna push us to that box up top by the trend line. Kind of looks like a little bit of flagpole here, flagpole, flag, up again. They do here if they're going to try to keep this here, another leg up. These little mini flags might drive this to the upside, possibly. Nope. Find me a good short entry. These are nice little plays here. You know, capture 10, 20, 30 points on these little mini pullbacks. Oh, boring. Whatever you do, don't take a trade because you're bored. Like a little mini head and shoulder forming up right here. on, let's go. I should never got in this. Break. Push. Push. Come on, get down here. Do it. You can do it. Beautiful. Come on. Do it. Let me say you push down pretty hard right here. Oh. Might try to come down here to this 300 to 305 area where the 50 EMA is at on the 5-minute chart. Going. Beautiful. That just under the golden pivot. See what they're going to do here. Below the 50. That could come on down here possibly. Right in here. Yep. Come get it. Come and get it. There you go. Beautiful. How about that, guys? How about that? That's a beautiful trade. Beautiful. Anybody catch that short there? Mini head and shoulders break right there. Nice. Beautiful. On that note, I might just be done trading for now, for the day. I don't know. I guess I could keep going if I find something. Oh, man. What a day. Ah, there she is. I like it. Kane did. I'm just going to say Kane because I'll butcher your name and I don't want to do that. People butcher my name all the time. Beautiful. Glad you got some of that. Did you play the head and shoulder break, Kane? I mean, it really just don't get any better than that. We seen it, pointed out, we put the neckline on it, and put the trade plan on it, and then you get the result. You know. Jake said, "You're right. Not it's a little harder to butcher Venderman or Vendy, or anything like that. At least I think. Most people just call me Vendy. So. Jake, did you catch any of that short play right there? On anything? On the Qs or something? Man, what a drop out of that. But so we might have left a little bit on the table, but we had our take profit areas. Nice. Jake still got some spreads open. I should have known that. Wow, what are they doing? I should be done trading for the day. Let me see if I can find a bounce. What if they come down here? We was talking about this setup earlier today. This yellow line, possibly. Them coming down. I think we was talking about it right back here when they come down to this box. And then we got this down here. Box. 188 to 198. See what they're going to try to do. Might be an opportunity for a long play for you bulls out there. Gotta time that entry the right way though. Make sure everything lines up down here. They have to protect this over here to the left. If they don't protect that, it could get ugly to downside, I think. So if we don't protect over here, I mean, get back down into here from the early this morning, they put in a triple bottom down here. 140 area. 140, 150. Oh, we'll see. First, I got to get through a lot of other stuff before we even need to think about down there, but today, we got any newcomers on the stream today? If so, come over to Discord. Join for free. See what we got going on over there. Somebody joined Discord today. Let's look at what we got going on over here in the P&L section. So, looks like K-Cat, he lost one eval, it looks like, today. Oh, she shouldn't feel bad. I lost 5 more than that. He did really well in some others. Looks like she's green in her funded. Cole Henson, green in his take profit eval. Bullinox funded green. Bullinox funded green had one bad day on one of the funded, but he's working it back. Good job, Cole. I don't think he's on here. Kat, she's working on a funded account, keeping it safe, taking it slow, get to that payout. Beautiful. Who else is posted in here today? Nobody's posted other than them in the P&L section as of now. Kevin Hicks, new here. Everybody welcome Kevin to the chat room here. If you hadn't joined Discord, you can join the Discord if you'd like. Glad to have you here. This is our second go. It's been a little slow on here. We had to reboot this morning because of technical issue. Kevin, what do you trade? Are you a futures trader? If so, what instruments do you trade? If there's anything else going on in Discord to holler about here. We got a few people having a conversation over in the elite testimonials. There's been some really good testimonials lately from people like Trader Merlin and Melissa out of the Discord, and K-Cat, Dave, Cole Henson out of Discord. Most all of them are elite members, I believe, except for maybe Melissa. Maybe one day she will be. MES and MNQ. Yeah, give me a second, Kevin. I could probably help you out. I better be watching them charts again, huh? And like we might get a bounce here, and I'm gonna miss it. Okay though, because I could actually be done for the day. All right, excuse me. Kevin, I just posted that link there in the chat. That'll take you to all links tied to FTE, tools, Discord, just everything in there. I don't have Discord pulled up right now, so I couldn't just download that. But you can find that link there or just about anywhere. It's on YouTube, under the links on YouTube, everywhere. Room beat. See, are you saying you're short here? You just shorted the pop? I hadn't been looking at the chart. I was looking at something else. Let me get back over here with you guys on the chart. I'm assuming you're saying maybe you're short here. I don't know. It looks like for me to get short, I need to see this push up here and sweep to 50. We got too much room for expansion to the upside for me right now. Although we get up here, we get this sweep, kill zone, get up here to that overbought zone. Yeah, I'll be all over it. Thought I might be done for today. It's a nice drive right here. Did anybody take this long? 50-point mover better right there already. Beautiful. ATR is around 16. I'm gonna close this hopefully above the 50 EMA, tapping the golden pivot. See what they do with it. They're gonna reject up here before I get a chance to get a setup. They probably will. That'd be okay. Not gonna force any trade. Stay patient. Yep. All right, Kevin. Sounds good. Appreciate it. If anybody else is new here, if you like what we're doing here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, smash that like button, helps the algo pick it up and throw it out there, reach further. We could be setting up for a first red candle play here, but I'm not gonna take it because my kill zone right here at the 50-yard line. I'm not overbought enough for me to take this first red candle that they're about to put in. It don't mean that the move won't work. It just it don't follow all the rules by being at the 50-yard line. So, had we been up here at the 80 area, I'd have been on that. Y'all know that. I'd have been on that in a hurry. What a V that they put in there with that bounce. Not some. I mean, it's especially for a bearish overall trend. That's a decent little V they put in there intraday. It ain't like your big 100, 200 point Vs are better whenever you're in a bullish uptrend market, but that's a nice V. Kevin, everything we do here is about trading with structure, reading structure, and then build around that with precision 4-hour precision entry zones, 1-hour imbalance zones, you know, pivot points, trend lines, and how it all comes together. But it all starts with being able to read structure really well and understanding, all your break structures and retest, everything else that comes with structure, sweeps. Looks like this is going to turn right into a beautiful short trade on the first red candle. It just wasn't quite up there in my neck of the woods for that on that one. What a day we've had today, guys and gals. Hopefully everybody's green. Uh, yeah, room beats. Looks like things are shaping up if you're still in that short. We'll see. Might get what you need. Stay patient. Back below the 50. I like the way it rejected that golden pivot. Kevin, yeah, we live stream 5 days a week, 9:30 Eastern, New York Open. Sometimes we're on a little bit earlier than that. We might start 5 or 10 minutes before the Open. Try to anyway. That way everything's up and running, and we try to go over a little bit instead of just jumping on right at market open. I post pre-market prep videos almost every morning. Sometime it varies. It's usually between 7 and 8 Eastern. I usually post pre-market prep videos. Try to anyway. And I try to keep them short and to the point because I know everybody's busy trying to put their day together if they're trading every day. That way it ain't long. Yeah, room beats. I don't know, man. We just depends. I mean, we're still putting in them lower highs. So, they can come up here and test that golden pivot again, but the kill zone indicator on the 1 is getting to be about the overbought. The 2 minutes above the 50-yard line, but the 5 minute has a lot of room to expand to the upside. At least right now. That's what they read on the chart at this moment. Here's guy goes, brand new chat room making fun of my voice. He said, I hear a southern accent. I'm from up north. Are you from the south? I don't hear an accent when I talk. I think everybody else has an accent. Oh, we got a Buckeye in the room. Buckeye, Buckeye. What parts of Ohio are you from? You like close or in around a bigger city, like you up around Cincinnati, you up in the middle somewhere, up past Dayton, Ohio, or west of Cleveland? Roombeat said he can hear a southern accent like Texas. Oh, what about all that? All right, so uh, believe it or not, all my family is from Ohio. Roombeats, you might be setting up for unless you already got out of that short. See, they got back up here and rejected that pivot again. If they allow the kill zone to get up here and cool off, then you might get an even better drop. You know what I mean? Kevin, we most of my family's from Sydney, Ohio. Ah, I didn't take no offense to that. Room beats. I mean, you're on the money with saying like Texas. I'm just no, I'm not. I'm not in Texas. I got a brother who was born in Texas. No, I don't live in Ohio. All my family's from there. We was a military family. We moved around a lot. So, what room beats are you coming? Are you coming here from another country then on the stream? That what north of Dayton? Yeah, Sydney. Yeah, and Sydney I think's about 40 mile north of Dayton. I live in Tornado Alley, is what they call it. Look at the short play. Nice. There it is, room beat. You got it. Man, did you get it? I hope you held out for it. That's what it looked like it was setting up for when they retested that golden pivot. It allowed the kill zone to get on up there into that overbought area real good. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Room beats. Nice trade. I like it. Old Texarkana. Did you cover room beats? Did you get out of it down there? What a bounce. What a bounce. Nice room beats. That's how it's done. Take profit on some. Let keep a runner if it's going to keep going your way. The five 5 minute kill zone indicator is pretty getting into where it'll be in pretty oversold territory. I'd be concerned whether or not they're going to try to protect this low to the left, considering that they had that hard push and sucked that wick up and put that in. I'd be careful here. Could take a while. Or not. I mean, it could just drop straight on down, but just from what I'm reading right now on the chart across the kill zone indicators combined. Still, missed it. Where did you say you live? I didn't say like specifically where I lived, other than Tornado Alley in the U.S. It is 12 where I'm at. Live in Central Daylight Time. It's about time to probably go eat lunch or something for me. Tornado Alley's more like a stretch of the U.S. of several states, often referred to as Tornado Alley. Sometimes the Bible Belt and something else. I can't never keep up with all of it. Apex done for the day, easy money. Hadn't seen you in here before. Congratulations, good job. If you green is green, it's time to walk away. I agree with that. I think I'm probably done trading myself for right now. These little moves are getting a little wild here, especially this time of day. ATR up around 18 to 20 on the 1 minute. Glad to have you here though, Apex. Come join Discord if you want, if you're not already a member. Man, oh man. Might be a glorious drop on the horizon right there. You still got that runner out there, Room Beats? Beautiful, beautiful play there. Nice short. And that double bottom right there off of that long wick. So, see, everything's exhausted. So, yeah, I mean, either they only got two choices. They either need to bounce it right here, right now, and take it back to the upside, or it's going to bleed off. Well, I mean, I don't predict, I react. So, I mean, if they build something here, that's why we have our box down here on this structure, is because they might want to protect it. You know, they could drive us quite a bit. We'll see if they get legs under it. Ultimately, I can understand why it's being on a bearish downtrend. I mean, looks like you might get the drop you want, room beats. I'm trying to hold out here and see what happens with this. All right, enough playing around with that. We'll let it, I think it might want to drop here. I'll try to see if I can find us, find me a long down here. Man, if they come down here and take that out, ooh-wee. Mhm. Excuse- Oh, if we will get this bounce or not. It's having a hard time finding some legs to give us a pretty good bounce. That's for sure. Papa Trump talking soon. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for us, Jake. I know that if I can get this bounce out of this that I want, this will be the last trade that I take today. I probably won't even trade power hour. Because I done lost some on these. I got back in these evals I was in earlier and lost some trying to catch this counter trend trade. Oh, let's go. Give me a push. Go. Oh, you got room to expand to the upside. Room beat said dump to 23.5. And I wouldn't put it past it. I don't know if that's what we got incoming or not. This thing just can't find any buyers. Sellers are in control. Give us a big leg to the upside. Quit messing around. Come on, let's go. Don't want to give it to us. Maybe it's just waiting to keep stopping me out before it rips. Oh, it's too funny. Oh, it's too It really is going to stop me out of everything, and then it's probably going to normal trading day. Room Beats was talking about 23.5 down there. I don't know. Room Beats, you had said something about 23.5, and there's this box right here. Well, I think that's the right one. I think it's marked on my MNQ chart. I don't know without looking at my other chart. I have a box marked. Oh, here it is. Okay, you said 23.5. I got a box down there at 23.510 to 25, 23.530. I don't know if I have enough data loaded on my chart. Look at the 4-hour real quick. Okay. Yeah. You said 23.5, right? I got it right here on my chart. 23.5 triple bottom. So who knows? I knew that number sounded familiar, but I did have it marked. So whatever suggested you to be looking at that level. Good job. I thought that I recognized that number. I think I was talking about it the other day, like all last week. I was talking about that box I drew down there for that level. No, I don't use AI in my indicators. Kind of feel like I want to go long again, but man, could be a bull trap. Bull trap. I think a better idea would be for me to wait and see if they could push that leg, break structure, and then go for the short play. Maybe I should play it both ways. That's interesting, Room Beats. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right, go on up there and get it. I need to be careful trying to play a short play out of that area up there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Got me back what I lost earlier. All right. Try to look for a short play. It's bumping up against the 50 EMA on the 1 minute. Up to about 270, 275. Hit the 50 EMA on the 5 minute. We don't reject here, you'll close the runner. Well, I'm looking to go short right here actually myself. So depending on how they close this right here on this 1 minute candle. Like it. Man. Let me size down. Take one. I don't like how big that candle was, but they could go on and push this on back down some more here. Maybe they push it here. Maybe come down, put in a, break the low here. Put in another lower low. I don't want to be playing no games, though. I'm going to put a stop in. They stop me out. Oh, well. I'll give it a minute to breathe. Beautiful. Played it both ways. Beautiful. Keep going. Put in another lower low. Beautiful, beautiful room beats. It sounds like your runner. Gonna get some more out of it, man. Congratulations. Love it. Whatever. Don't come up here and stop me out. So y'all can get back more than that. We got going on to the left. Oh yeah, man, if we can get down here and take that out right there. They've shaping up to be a pretty decent day. Pretty decent day. Like it a lot. Anybody else in any of these plays? Did anybody take this long or take this short out of that 50 EMA up there? You know, we take this low out right here. I'll probably add to my, I'll add one, maybe. Add to a winner. And then target this low back here to the left. Right here where the orb meets the imbalance zone right here. If we can take out this area. 130, 135. They can give it to. I might not even add to the winner. I might just trail it. Really good trades in today. Room beats, what's your entry price on that one runner you got? It's got to be way up there somewhere, ain't it? Yeah. Wow, nice. Well, they got me out, man. Oh, well. Anybody else new in chat today? Is this your first time here with us? Anybody else out there in the chat taking any of the trades there that's been unfolding the last 15 or so? I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here, guys, on the day. Need to get off here and go eat. Room beats, to pay attention to the time of day and all that when it comes to whether or not to take trade. Yeah, certain times of the day. Oh yeah, yeah. We should. I'm gonna be done. No, I'm not even gonna trade power or nothing either. I'm gonna go get me some lunch and get away from the charts for a little while. I got some things I need to do around here outside and get my mind away from this for a little while. I appreciate everybody who showed up and showed out today. Hope everybody ended in the green. Yeah. Hopefully I'll see everybody back on here same time, same place tomorrow. We'll get back at it. See if we can map some things out. Hope everybody does well the rest of the day. And if you're done, congratulations. I'll see everybody tomorrow.